And we are back again for the weekly show. We didn't give the weekly show a name. Everything else has got a name apart from this.
Weekly chat, weekly catch up.
The main event.
The catch
Cutting the
up. The main
breeze.
event's good. I like the main event.
Yeah, the main event. Yeah, the main event. I think that's what
I could get Mark Henry thing when you say Mark Henry does
Time
it.
for the main
event. I could get him doing that. Saturday night's main event is coming back anyway, so.
Until they copyright it and tell us we can't do it.
Yeah.
Yes, the main event, the weekly chat, the cutting the breeze, whatever you want to call it.
The Sunday night
we've
heat.
got all the other stuff going out. There's so much stuff going out right now. Even I've lost track. Obviously we've got our top 5 videos going out. We've got Change My Mind videos going out. And then this, and then we've got the live streams as well. But fellas, how are we doing?
Oh, good, my mate. Oh,
Not
good.
bad, mate. Not bad.
Good.
Our Ted was on last night doing Raw.
He was. He's a very tired boy today. He's a very tired boy, but we're getting there. We're getting there.
I appreciate you pulling that one for me last night, mate.
It's all right, mate. It's fine. Let's say, but yeah, I'll bank that one.
Well, I did 2 in a row, so we're back to regular rotation now.
Yeah, we've got a good You've got a good episode next week. To be fair.
No, we're all good. All right, this is one of our. Would we say it's one of our favourite times of the year, Matthew?
Yeah.
For content, I think it is. I think this is one of the things a lot of people look out for in the wrestling world, and this is Ted's first of these as well.
Can I just make an admission? This is the first time I properly looked at this.
Yeah, it's the first time we looked at it last year as well.
So,
no, we did the year before as well.
Did we?
Yeah,
I've had a look at it. I've just glanced it, who's the top 10. But I've never looked into the full 500 like we are doing today. It's been mad.
I always have a good look at it when it comes out. I always have a good read. And obviously, last year we debated it probably for the first time. We've talked about it twice. I know we have. I think last year we did its own episode last year.
Yeah.
Because of how big it is. And if you guys are sitting there scratching your heads like, what the hell are they talking about? PWI 500 Male Superstars has been released. And if you know and you've been with the fellas for a while, you know this is quite a big talking point. Because this is PWI's guys have got together and decided to pick the top 500 male superstars. There is a couple of female in there again. But yeah, top 500, and we rattle through it. We don't go all the way through it because we'll be here for about 3 hours, and you guys will be bored and switched off, and Matt will be swearing at me because he has to edit every bit of it. So we'll do like we did. We'll work through it from 500 up. We'll just be picking names out as we go along, and obviously you'll know if it triggers us because we'll debate it a bit.
Yeah.
Just put the list up. Right, so 500.
Number 500. Known as Blue Cane.
Blue Cane, who's now called Blue Pain because of copyright. I feel he's Pain because WWE keep hitting us with copyright strikes.
Who else have they done recently?
I know.
They've done someone else, haven't they?
Sure. They've just done Shotzi Blackheart's name. They've
gained the copyright.
No, there's someone recently that sent to AEW's used, or someone from AEW.
Oh, it was Daniel Bryan, yes.
Daniel Bryan, yeah, with the yes chance.
Yeah, Blue Cane, GCW. He's massive in the UK as well. He's a UK-based wrestler that Cardona has got a soft spot for and got him into America.
I never knew him.
I know him from following Cardona on social media.
Oh,
that's the reason I know who he is, because he has literally wanted a match with him just for shits and gigs and nostalgia.
Fairs.
But that was number 500. Do you want to work up the list till the first one that hits one of yous?
Tony Nese is there. I mean, I don't know. Has he done anything on AEW? 479?
No.
No? Cool.
He's on Ring of Honor.
Baron
He's just a
Corbin,
whipping boy, isn't he?
453.
Who?
Baron Corbin.
See, Baron Corbin went to NXT this year, didn't he? So
He went in NXT in October, and then got brought up in the draft.
oh, we should say this runs from July 31st of last year to August 1st this year.
Yeah.
Or is
No
that-
way,
is
Grimm's in
right?
it. No way, he's Grimm in it. As if.
Is that the right way round?
Fuego
Yeah.
del Sol. That was a big one for me.
That's right.
I thought he'd done nothing.
August
I thought it was
1st.
when he went and he went out and got on the independent circuit and got himself going again.
What?
Should also
Where's
mention-
he? What number is he?
Oh, no. 530 something, I think.
But he's only 500.
It's only
Maybe
500.
450. Sorry. My bad. Where has he just disappeared to? Here you go. 435.
All right, you got a bit of head.
You're
Yeah,
well up.
going back onto Baron Corbin, he went to NXT in October. Wasn't really in for the NXT title, but was in and around every single pay-per-view that NXT had. But I feel like he's kind of repackaged himself. Deserves to be a little bit higher. I'm not talking anywhere near the fucking top 200 or something, but 4-5 or whatever it is, 453 is a bit harsh for him personally.
434 Riho. Is that the Riho that I'm thinking is female?
The Progress wrestler, the purple hair.
Yeah. It's the first lady that I noticed in there. I haven't seen anything of her. Just know that she's on All In, wasn't she?
She was supposed to be going to NXT.
Yeah,
40.
I've heard that.
424
Ivar, that's about right.
Ivar.
I'd say that's
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
he's been injured.
He was bangers 1 year, and then he got his injury. Say about 4 months ago, and has been off since. Was it before
4,
WrestleMania
6.
or after WrestleMania? He got his injury
After.
after. So
Mania.
he had bangers with Bronson Reed and people like that all the way up to he got his injury, and then he was in NXT as well, fighting for the NXT
Yeah.
North American title. So
Sean Spears 416.
bit too high. He's done that well. He's on NXT every week. To be fair, he's on
When did he return to
NXT
NXT?
January.
So yeah, back end of the month, back end
Yeah.
of the year.
I didn't know if has he done anything on AEW since August the 1st to now?
Disappeared and probably did some dark stuff maybe.
He went on AEW. He ran All Out in 2023, and then that was it. That was his last thing. Then he did some stuff in Australia by the looks of things, a few indie shows, and then he were back in NXT come March.
393 Dustin Rhodes.
I'd say yeah. He's only just started to get
He's done a
titles
lot.
and
I think he did a lot of stuff, maybe Collision and stuff, more than he has done anything. I think I agree. He's just getting his run now with Sammy and the Von Erichs.
yeah, it'll be
Yeah.
a lot higher or lower,
Uh,
whichever way you
There's
want to look at
obviously,
it.
if you look at this list,
Next
like all
year.
the missing out names, obviously I'm picking out names and the fellas are picking names out that we know, that we all know as a collective. Because there's guys in here that I might know that they don't know. Same otherwise.
So yeah,
Um,
literally the one above Dustin, Clint Margera is the guy.
Yeah, that's what made me say, because I know who Clint
Who's that?
Margera is.
UK Death Wrestler.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's actually retired. He's sadly. I've got him on Facebook. He's sadly retired. He looks like he's going to jack it in. I don't feel he's got a space in the industry anymore. It seems like a sad thing.
Field death matches are dying. That's why.
Yeah.
I think the whole death match thing is dying. It's not. It's a very niche area.
Evil Uno 381.
Yeah, it's about right. I'm
What's
very
he done?
surprised.
I'm surprised he's on the list.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say
same here.
what's he actually done?
I think he's been doing work with the Dark Order and Ring of Honor.
Yeah, he has. He's been on Ring of Honor a shit ton by the looks of this.
Yeah, I think in the only other things he's done YouTube, but they don't take that into consideration. So obviously the way they score this, I should have said this as well at the beginning, is they look at title runs, influential storylines, and something else,
Matches.
and matches. So that's the way it's scoring. Remember, this is not our list. This
No.
is PWI's list.
Yeah, exactly.
Dante
You'll see
Shen.
what-
You might not know Dante Shen. NXT. He's been in and out of NXT over the past year, so I don't understand why he's at number 377.
Wasn't he not
So-
linked with Thingy in NXT? She was a female.
Xia Li.
Xia Li.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then she got moved up to the main roster. He got left there. He's starting to come back into NXT a lot more now, but he shouldn't be that high.
So the next one for me that blew my mind is something that you guys won't know of really, is Callum Newman. He's had a big breakout year. He's just been the G1 as well. And he's to be this low down.
Where's he?
He
There
beat
he is,
Naito this year.
373.
He beat Naito this year.
So what you've got to consider then, but when did he start to come into his own? So remember, it's 31st of July to the 1st of August.
And has he won a title?
When did the G1 start?
June, wasn't it?
I'd say
Yeah,
we're off G1, we're looking at the back end of the year, so that's probably why he's low down the list.
Yeah, he's had some big matches. I suppose he's not won. He hasn't won many belts. Don't think he has won a belt. Logically, think about it. But yeah, he's
Lexus King 368.
Well, I was going to go Sonny Kiss to 372. I don't
know.
See, I don't know what Sonny Kiss is doing out on the independents, but
I know she's doing a lot on GCW in.
Yeah. So
Sonic Kiss. Don't know Sonic Kiss. Oh, do I?
Yeah.
Open the.
Oh yes, I do. Yes, I do.
I don't want to say transgender either. I might be wrong then. I don't want to offend anybody if I am. But yeah, very openly gay wrestler.
I know what you mean.
She's really good.
Yeah, Lexus King 368.
She was one of the original AEW stars.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fair.
Lexus King's
368. Bit too high for me.
I
don't know what he did in AEW. I don't know what he did in AEW when he left. I think Lexus King was January, Sean Spears was March, and then Ethan Page was June.
I think in AEW before he was part of the Varsity Blondes.
Yeah,
with,
was. Sammy's mate.
Yeah, you know what I mean. The one that they think looks like Jungle Boy.
Gus. It begins with a G. Griff Garrison.
Yeah. They didn't really take off. I think he outshone him, and then they had what's she called with House of Black now?
Thingy Hart.
Julia Hart with them, and Julia Hart moved on to the House of Black. I think the best thing the Varsity Blondes did was the rivalry. Where is the House of Black? Other than that, Brian Pillman Jr. at that time, he was coming to his own before he made the jump to WWE. I think Lex King, Brian Pillman Jr. probably would have had a better year.
Yeah.
If he stayed put for a bit, or got more time on NXT, because
he has 5 minutes. He has 5-minute
off.
matches on NXT. That's all he has. That's all they give him. And it's like I want to see more from him because I want him to do well, but they just don't give him
it. Josh Woods 366. He's the one that I said should have been in this new Mox group instead of Claudio.
Yeah,
Josh Woods. Do I know?
He's like, I'm sure he's an ex-cage fighter, isn't he?
He is, yeah.
Eddie.
Then we got Ricky. Then we got Ricky Starks at 352.
Well, Drastical just below him as well. 353. He's done a bit of work with AEW this year.
Yeah, he did. Shows how quiet Ricky Starks has been.
He had that thing with Edge, and then after that, he's not been seen, has he?
He did stuff with Big Bill this year, though, as well, didn't he? He had the tag titles.
That's what I'm saying. That was with Edge, when Edge was doing that stuff with him. And then after that, he just died off because he's going WWE, and it's just a matter of when.
348, a name just for nostalgia reason. Chris Adonis.
I was going to bring them up.
Chris Masters.
Yeah.
There's been I don't know about this year, but for a few years, there's been heavy talk of him coming back around the same and they were talking about bringing Carlito back.
You'll probably do better in Judgment Day.
Don't know how Chris Masters began because he weren't great. He had the Master Lock segment, and that
I
was
loved
it.
Chris Masters, mate. I thought he was fucking mint. I really wanted him to do more than what he was doing. He's got long hair now. He's the NWA. He's some champion for NWA.
Yeah.
Dango.
3-4-4.
Dirty
Dango.
Dango.
Doing stuff in TNA now, isn't he?
Every now and again. He's not on every show.
Is he not linked with the system though as well?
Not really. No. He's not in the. He's not in the group. He's not officially in the group of the system. That's Eddie Edwards, Brian Myers, what's her name,
Moose.
and Moose. That's the official group for the system. Dango was just helping him get rid of the feud they were doing with PCO and stuff at the time. He's not a part of the system.
This next one, I'm surprised he's low down considering how much of a breakout year he's had. 339, Zilla Fatu.
I was just about to bring this up because he's had a really good year. I thought he'd be at least in the
When
top
did he start,
250.
I want to say just before Mania, maybe.
So
He was
he's
round when the
only had
bloodline was at its hottest. He was breaking in then.
February, March, April, May.
So he
June,
started in
July.
January 2024.
So what? 5 months. That's probably why.
But he's been hot these 5 months. I wouldn't say top 100.
No, but I know what you mean. It should be. It should be
I
a
mean,
bit lower
maybe
than that.
top
200.
150, maybe 250, 200. Yeah.
I'd say top 200 if I was going to be perfectly honest.
Mhm.
Trent Beretta 331.
Not done that, barring the Chuck E. T stuff.
Yeah.
He's obviously had a few matches, obviously, to be in the list. He did the stuff at All In, the Stadium Stampede last year. Chuck E. T stuff. And then he was doing the stuff with
Orange.
the Callis family, but seemed to disappear again. So he's probably too high in my eyes.
Shelton Benjamin 318.
That I didn't realise you would still.
Why is he
Doing stuff.
318? He's not fucking wrestled
Yeah.
until he got released a couple of months ago.
I think what he did last year.
He didn't do now. He weren't even showing on TV.
The first show that he did was a Puerto Rican show in March this year. So he's had 7 matches in the period.
Probably see him in AEW in the next couple of weeks because I believe to tease something this week on Collision. I haven't watched it.
Above him, though. One above him.
Killswitch.
Killswitch.
317.
All right, because all he's done is carried.
Christian Cage.
How many matches has he won though in the space of a year?
One,
He's with
two,
Christian. He's gonna win a lot,
not
isn't
if
he?
you think on
four.
wins. It's actually if Killswitch has won them himself because whenever they've had matches, Killswitch has done the kill and Christian's took the win.
I thought it was if he's just they've got the winning tag team. I thought that was.
I think Killswitch is probably there because they've been of the storyline with the Patriarch this year.
Maybe.
He's only won 9 matches in
Oh, has
total.
he? He's won the trios title twice, hasn't he? And that's
Yeah,
just
fair.
recently. That's just recently,
Yeah.
though.
Killswitch hurts me when I watch him because I don't like Killswitch as a name. I like Luchasaurus, and I think he's one of the talents that they brought in early that they should have done so much more with. I think he could have been a decent big man, a big monster, even as a heel on his own.
Yeah.
Taken away from the whole Lucha Express helped both of them, but they could have done more with him. Flip Gordon, 131. Didn't even realise he was still wrestling, Ted.
No, neither did I.
Ring of Honor, mate. Ring of Honor, heavy in BTE with the guys before AEW existed.
Didn't he have something weird going with him? That's why everyone called
He's
him.
military, isn't he? So I believe he doesn't know a lot. I don't know if he's come out of military, but he was military, so he had to obviously go and do his time, and then he wrestled in between. And I wonder if that's the reason why he's not made it to a company yet, because I did think Flip would be AEW without an issue because he was close to the elite.
Yeah. So he's been wrestling in CMLL by the looks of things in a lot of tag matches. That's what I
Right.
can see.
Is he working with Marty?
Not according to this, no. He should work with Marty though.
Marty, there's he won't be on the list, but I can see a return this year of Marty.
Same. He's
Marty
done his
Scurll.
time. He's done his time on the doghouse, I think.
312.
Karrion Kross.
Matthew,
About right.
I know you're a fan of Karrion
I'm
Kross.
no, I am. I do like Karrion Kross. I think he's fantastic in ring. And given the right storyline, he can do something. Let's face it, he's only just started coming into it when Authors of Pain got re-signed. Well, no, they got re-signed 2 years ago, but they've only just come back onto TV. It's about right. I'm not going to argue with it. He's not won out. Didn't win at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
This Final Testament thing hasn't really lived up to the potential it could have done if given the right amount of time and stuff. But yeah, it's right. I can't complain.
But do you think this is his final testament with WWE if it doesn't work?
No, Triple H loves him. Triple H loves him. That's why he got brought back. Triple H is absolutely adores him. He'll be around. He's a WWE guy now.
I think he needs to give a watch of some of his Killer Cross stuff in TNA and let him do that sort of shit.
Yeah.
Weird stuff. The weird stuff just doesn't suit him. 307, Rhino.
I was gonna say 308, Storm Grayson.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, is that? I thought that Grayson, isn't that?
No, Stu Grayson.
Oh, my bad. Don't mind them.
Sorry,
Storm Grayson. Didn't know. 307 Rhino. Yeah, he only came back to NXT recently. NXT, TNA.
He's back in NXT.
Yeah.
I was watching Black and Gold brand a few weeks back, and he just turned up, and I was like, "Has he done a double run at NXT?"
Double run in NXT. He's only just recently shown up in TNA again. So that's about right. He's going to be in Future Shock, so that'll get him higher, lower, whichever way you want to look at it.
The problem with that is that he was scheduled to have a one-on-one match. Now he's having a triple tag match.
Yeah, so he doesn't have to do anything but come in and do the goal.
Yeah.
299. I don't know if anyone knows anyone else other than Duke Hudson 306. Sorry, from NXT, part of Chase U.
Yeah, I thought he'd be a bit higher. He's had a good year in NXT.
Yeah, I don't.
A couple of times.
I don't agree with that. I think he should be a bit lower than that. To be fair,
you've got to take considering that other people that are going to come above him. Is he really had that where he breaks the top 200?
I wouldn't say 200. I wouldn't say top 200, but at least lower than 306. Around about the 250 mark at least. I know it's literally, if you look at it, means nothing. But I think he's had a better year. He's in the same bracket as Shelton Benjamin. Shelton Benjamin's wrestled 7 matches. Do you know what I mean? Like,
right, yeah.
Think about it.
So yeah.
See, for me, 299 Xavier Woods. Like, surely Woods should be higher. I know he's not going to win a match.
Suffered this year.
He has.
And it at no fault of his own.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, we've lost. Big E's been out longer than this period that they measure for.
2 years
and
now.
Kofi's been pretty much in and out of injuries for the last 2 years as well. Me and Matt, and I don't know about yourself, Ted, but Xavier needs a run on his own.
I'm hoping this is it. The whole breakup on Raw.
Do you know what, though? I was thinking this last night, though. My worry is, well, let's say, hypothetically speaking, let's say Jay goes and beats Braun next week and takes the title. No, scrap that. I'm in. I've just convinced myself that I'm in. Because we're sort of going to get to relive the Uso New Day era, but one-on-one. Yeah, no, I'm back in. Sorry. Convinced myself, as I was trying to say, but yeah, I was going to say he's going to get missed in the scramble for the Intercontinental title. But then we're going to get a scramble because if he turns on Kofi, we're going to have stuff with Kofi and him, and then him going for it. And Kofi, yeah, we want to get like a.
My only issue with it is if they push Kofi more than Xavier.
I think
because it's Kofi.
I think Kofi. I hope Kofi would have the decency if he's good enough and say, "Look, let's give Xavier the spotlight now. I've had my turn. I'm a bit injury prone. Let him run now. Let him do his. Let's give him his Xavier Mania. Let's have him win it. Have Xavier win Intercontinental title at Mania.
I'd enjoy that.
Imagine.
WrestleMania moment.
Me and you would go mental. I think I'd cry.
I would also go mental, but obviously I'd be thousands of miles away.
You'd be in Japan. Get me some Pokemon cards.
298, Trent 7.
About right. He went to TNA.
Yeah, he did some stuff in TNA. I know that.
He wrestled a few matches. So he was supposed to be on the first big TNA pay-per-view back, but then had issues with flights. Then took a couple of weeks before he went back to TNA, and has been on and off TNA since. I don't think
Does
he's
it make
really
you
done.
question why WWE hasn't brought him back?
Yeah, because it'd
I
be
think they
perfect
wanted
for
to
Tyler
bring
Bate, and then Pete Dunne on his own.
Bring Mustache Mountain back together as a trio.
I wouldn't have it as a trio. I'd have Bate and Seven together and have Pete on his own. But
Yeah,
then
quite
if
like
needed,
Pete on his
Pete can always jump in and help him for whatever against Judgment
Yeah.
Day, for example.
Tom
Lawler, 295.
Sorry, Tom Lawler.
I don't know.
Trying to
I don't
think.
mention it because in Japan or something.
Yeah, I don't really like him. It's
Okay, we'll
Not
talk
nice.
about it.
yeah, not my scene.
TJP.
TJP at 2. TJP's having
290.
having a big year. I think he'll be high next year because he's just took over Will's group, United Empire, as leader. So I think, and I quite like all this. I don't know if you've seen, he's got this split personality thing going on right now where he merges into like a demon type character, which is pretty sick. So I'm hoping that they bring in Leo Rush for him to do the Black Heart stuff with TJP's demon sort of character.
I'm surprised we haven't seen the Leo Rush Blackheart stuff in AEW, but that's obviously might be keeping it for
I
the Japan
thought every year we always say when we touch on TJP, we always say it could be a big year for him, and we're still waiting for that big year to come.
I think he had his big year in Cruiserweight Challenge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
I don't think he's. We got to remember he was also the first suicide, as well, or one of the suicides in TNA.
Yeah,
He was, yeah.
I think his attitude killed his WWE run.
yeah.
He
He was a dick.
was the original winner of the Cruiserweight Challenge. I don't agree with that. Like, should have been other people, but now I know why they didn't. I don't know.
287. Yeah, we all went for the same person then. Ecleo. Ted.
He's had a big year with El Fantasmo as tag champions. He was feuding with the God boys before they left. He was part of like the bigger feud, so he should be there. For me, interested to see where he's next year. When he debuts, would probably be a big saying that, but I think no pun intended, big things to come for the big man, I think.
As he took a dive there because he's been signed to WWE for a good couple of months and done nothing? Do you think?
I think so, yeah. But I haven't seen El Fantasmo yet, which I'd be interested to see where he sits.
Mm.
So
Sammy-
Sami Callihan.
I was about to say Sami Callihan. Again, came back to TNA for a shot, literally for a couple of weeks, and that's it. I've not seen anything of him.
Off. Then he left for a while, and then did independence, and then came back, didn't he?
Mm.
Zachary Wentz, 283.
he's
He's getting TV time now, isn't he?
Yeah, he's been a
doing
mainstay in
bits right now.
TNA's tag team division. He always has been. Him and Trey Miguel. I feel that's too harsh. 283. 283 is too harsh for him personally. I'm disappearing. Fucking hell. There we go. I think that's too harsh, personally. I think
I think
it's
he should be
TNA. Yeah, it's TNA run. Obviously, up to now, he's getting more with Wesley and stuff. But his TNA run's been great. Him and the Rascals, or whatever they call them. Yeah, the Rascals, wasn't it? Kofi 282.
I think it's a little bit high, considering he's been out a lot last year.
If Xavier's
Yeah,
down
so-
there, Kofi's with him.
Yeah.
The Miz, 281.
Harsh.
Hasn't really done much.
Harsh.
He's done little bits with
He was
got
tag
beat
team
up on
champ
Mania
at
2 nights in a row.
WrestleMania.
Yeah.
He won the tag team titles at WrestleMania
Oh, he did, yes.
with Truth.
Yeah, I was thinking last year.
He was on TV every week. Whether it was obviously it goes off storylines and wins and miss probably first to tell you he's not had that many. I think he said it when they were doing the reveal for the 2K scores. He's not had that many wins. I think 281's a little bit harsh. Could have been a little bit lower. Personally. Jonathan Gresham 276.
Not really been following him, to be fair.
Gresham, I think he's been his own worst enemy. He was signed to the Ring of Honor AEW deal, and then spat his dummy out because he wasn't booked as like a top guy.
And he's back in TNA now.
And he's gone back to TNA with this octopus gimmick, yeah.
Yeah.
I think he shot himself in the foot. Maybe I think he could have had a better year if he just, ate his ego for a little while, and wrestled a bit. All right, Lance Archer 275. I think that's too high.
Way too high. He's done nothing this year.
Yeah, he's only started to come back, and I don't think he did do Japan. Right, yeah, Tommaso Ciampa 265.
I feel it's a bit right. Although to be fair, the DX stuff always started coming in towards WrestleMania. But I said the Miz should be a bit lower. Ciampa maybe as well, because DIY did really well. They only won the titles. Was it August, and then lost him a week later?
Yeah,
or 2 weeks later to the Bloodline through bad booking.
Leo Rush 264.
I'm not. You guys will tell me about Leo Rush. I don't know.
Bound New Japan stuff. He's only just come in the AEW a bit more this last couple of months.
Yeah, exactly. Not really been doing much that I'm aware of.
Rich Swann 262.
We don't talk about Rich Swann. We move on.
Okay. Grayson Waller 261.
Harsh. I think he's had a good year. He's been on TV every week. Him and Austin Theory.
I know missing someone, but Theory's 257. I'm going to go back to someone that's a 259 in a second.
Yeah, okay.
So Theory's 257, Grayson Waller's 261.
Theory's probably had the better year, wrestling wise, in ring wise. I think Theory's probably been better. But in terms of storylines and what they've been doing, they've both been doing the same thing. Won tag titles at WrestleMania.
Personally, I enjoy watching Grayson Waller than I do Theory.
I'm the other way around.
Same.
I enjoy Theory more than I enjoy Waller. Promo work, I enjoy Waller more. In ring work, I prefer Austin Theory. Sorry, Ted.
259.
It's the same with Theory and Waller. Same thing.
See, I feel it's a bit low, but that's because I feel the same with Tommaso.
I just, bar the WrestleMania stuff, they weren't doing nothing. It was Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell on TV every week on Raw. It weren't.
Yeah, exactly.
It weren't Gargano and Ciampa. They always just started coming to it so as you come towards WrestleMania, and then the whole tag team thing happened.
Eddie Edwards 256.
Harsh.
He's carried TNA.
Yes, very harsh. Him and Myers, I think at one point, have held the tag titles longer than anyone in the past 5 years. I think. I feel that's a little bit harsh.
In the list, see how far difference it is.
Yeah, because that's harsh. That it really is.
250 Kushida.
Oh, can we go back to the one that we said about Ted that he didn't answer us for the pause? Great O'Khan, 272.
Great O'Khan had a very weird. He's had a very weird year. He's now just coming back into it. He's in the next title match against Naito. He had a really weird G1 where he lost every match apart from like the last 5 or 6, and he managed to claw himself back in. So I think they are going to be doing something with him. But yeah, he's had an all right year. No, to write all about. He had the that 2 out of 3 falls match with the different stipulations when one of them were a lemon eating contest, and he yammed a lemon, which was pretty impressive. But yeah, other than that, he's had an average year. He's bang.
You know when I said I want a 2 3 falls match back in WWE, that's not what I want back.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's like Viagra on a stick level.
So he has.
What a match though!
So the first.
ETC's in it.
So the first fall was like a tyre match where you had to put 4 tyres.
I remember you saying this.
Cone. And then the second match was a lemon eating contest, and the third match was a tables match. It was basically wherever the pay-per-view was where they were, it was like the three things that they were known for. Like, no, that city was known for.
So it was
So-
NXT. It was the first ever NXT when they used to do game things like that to win the thing.
Yeah.
And it was for the King of Pro
Safety.
Wrestling.
Fucking hell! What's that? New
Yeah.
Japan?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
And
not
King-
watching that. Thank
it's
you
the
very
King
much.
of the King of Pro Wrestling title. It's like, all
And
the
that's what they do
championship
for
belts.
it.
It's like a little statue. Well, it's a belt now actually, but yeah, it's a.
It's not the greatest
like
Royal Rumble though, is it, Braun
It's a
Strowman?
throwaway. It's a throwaway belt. To be fair.
Anyway,
Kushida, 250.
Actually, there's one other one that two that I just want to cover.
go on.
Taiji Ishimori is he's one of the best Super Juniors at the
Where's
minute.
that?
I'm quite low. He's 267. That's really low for him. I expected him to be in top 200s, to be honest, based on this year. And someone that I mentioned in the last video, Tanaka at 263. Masato Tanaka, the one that fought Mike Awesome.
Kushida, yeah, TNA. He's been on TNA a lot, to be fair to him, and he I think it was Slammiversary. He changed his character up a little bit,
Yeah.
but he's not really done that, so I can't really say he should be top 200.
247. The man everybody thought was Ricochet. Hologram.
Don't understand. how he's
Sin
there so
Cara,
early.
innit? Sin Cara, innit? Let's face it, that's what he is.
Yeah, I just want to put him in because that like everybody thought it was.
Then the one above him. Wardlow.
Yeah, he's not been on. He had that bit with the Pinnacle last year, and he had a run where he was going for the main title, but then he disappeared the second half of the year.
Didn't he go with Adam Cole?
Yeah. So not the Pinnacle, sorry, the Undisputed Kingdom.
Yeah.
So they had that, but that didn't really take off. The beginning half of the year, he was in and around MJF for the title, but then it disappeared. So I love Wardlow, but Wardlow should not be.
Has Dave
Yeah.
Meltzer done this?
That's what I'm starting to think. 245. I've seen any of this stuff, but I'd just like to mention the women that stand out to me on the list. Ali Catch
Don't know
has
who
made
she
it
is.
into the men's list again. Don't know her stuff.
CGCW.
I think so, yeah. 243. Brian Cage
Ali Catch is in Progress.
Oh, is she?
does GCW stuff as well.
Just because
Yeah,
on the Progress website, if you click it, it goes to a
yeah,
no
it
progress.
brings you to their highlight videos.
affairs. Yeah, Brian Cage. Yeah, again, this is all use.
Too high.
Yeah.
Way too high.
Absolutely too high. He should be closer to the lower quarter. Not really done out. I think he's massively slept on though.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Massively slept on.
240. Drilla Maloney. He's been the Super Junior Tag Champ for the last year. He's been doing bits with the Bullet Club. I say really, really good in New Japan. Really shocked to see him this high, to be honest. Then the next, I don't know about you guys, but there's some absolutely fucking insane ones coming up now. So,
Slow down.
Yep.
239, Kyle O'Reilly. He's been injured. He's just come back second half of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird being there.
Yeah.
When they're like, and listen, this ain't me trying to say he should be, but like at least Karrion Kross has been on TV every fucking week almost.
Yeah,
I agree.
exactly.
And the
I
Miz.
do agree. He had an interesting storyline when he came back with Roddy Strong. That's the only thing I'd say storyline wise has been good. I like Kyle O'Reilly anyway. So
No, me too.
Pentagon Junior. This is Penta El Miro. Whatever.
Carry on. I can't. No, I couldn't do either.
Full name. But he had to change his name to Pentagon Junior because of something, copyright or whatever. Been in half a year, yeah, I would say, yeah, probably go. But then, as soon as the contract talks have come into place, he's disappeared. Towards the end.
Yes. Yeah.
I've just seen one that's there and it shouldn't be. We moved on. We're gonna get to it in a minute. But Pentagon, yeah.
Oh yeah, I've just seen it. But I'm intrigued now where Ray Phoenix comes in the list.
Yes.
Because Ray Phoenix spent a lot of the year out injured, so if he's even made the list, so keep an eye on that. Stu Grayson from Dark Order, you mentioned earlier on. I don't even know how he's on the list because I don't know what he's doing.
He
Yeah.
joined the
Let's
Righteous group, didn't he? The ones in
Yeah,
Ring of Honor.
but then he dropped out. 233.
Give me a second. I'm going to find out when his last match was.
Bam, bam, bam. No, it's not. I
How
can't
the-
remember.
Fucking hell, it has almost made it on the list.
Give me a
Who's he
second.
paid off?
His last match was almost hasn't featured in WWE plans for 7 months. Hasn't appeared on TV since April. It doesn't tell me what he did, but his last match was April.
And he probably had one match in between all that as well as the Royal Rumble. Yeah. No.
Nah,
Not even on the list.
shouldn't be here.
229, Tamatonga.
Had a good year in NJ. Coming to Bloodline stuff. Won the
Probably,
belts.
probably get a better rating maybe next year if this Bloodline thing picks up and he gets a bit more of a
Plus,
run.
he's been tag team champs already, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
227, Rick Young.
bit too high. That he's been on TNA non-stop.
Yeah. I know he's probably won't. Well, he might do. But honorable mention 226 because the UK guy, man like Dries, he's been carrying the UK independent scene. Him and
Michael
who?
Oku.
Michael Oku, and there's the other one that's just been signed to TNA. He'll probably be up the list in a bit.
Trevor. No, it's not.
I'll know when he comes on the list.
See, train my
Beast Mode.
friends.
224 Beast Mortis, he's been doing bits in CML and AEW.
Shibata.
Shibata.
221.
Yeah, he's had a
Yeah.
decent year, and in AEW, to be fair.
He's been on a few pay-per-views.
Yeah. Dragon Lee, 219.
That's right. He's done fuck
Yeah.
all.
Yeah, he's done nothing. Hanare is really.
Did he win the North
um,
American title? Sorry, did he
Yeah.
win the North American title from Don?
But the Dom take it from him.
Don took it from him. I'm just thinking.
But then
did
he win it back.
Did he? I think he won it back. So he's won the North American title, but then got brought up to the main roster to be part of the whole LWO storyline at
Got taken
WrestleMania.
out the WrestleMania match by Carlito.
Yeah. Oh yes, because it was Andrade, wasn't it? So he didn't
Yeah.
even do that, and he's been off TV until recently when they've been showcasing him a bit more. So yeah, that's too low for me. It should be higher. He should be in the 300s. He's not done fuck all.
Hanare, that Hanare at 220 is pretty high.
Is
He
that?
cracked open his skull. Like, he's a New Japan guy. He
Get him in
cracked,
top 10.
Gabe Kidd cracked his skull open in Will's last match. You know, the cage match that they had. And he were out for like 6, 7, like for a while. He's
Yeah.
just come back. He has won the belt. He has won the Strong Championship, and he has been having bangers. But I'm quite surprised to see him this high, this early.
Kaiser, 216.
Too high. Should be lower. I
Yeah,
think
should
every
be
time
lower.
Kaiser steps up front in the ring, I think his matches are just meant.
Yeah, they are.
Although
They're great.
his issue is he was with Vinci, and him and Vinci
And-
were losing a lot of matches.
He is under the shadow of Hal Gunther.
Yeah,
That's
but when
the
he steps
issue.
out, I think when he steps out of Gunther, though, like we've seen over the past couple of weeks, his matches are fucking mint. And
I
he's
think
mint
we'll
on the
see
mic as
a
well.
massive improvement on his number and
His
next year's
promo
PWI.
backstage last night, calling out
sick. Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn, I thought it was mint and it was passionate.
It was.
More of that, please.
Yeah, I think we'll see a different level for Kaiser next year,
Yeah, me too.
massively. Timothy Thatcher,
I don't know what he's done.
213.
What's he done?
I think I know I can't think he's done some New Japan Strong stuff, but
Yeah.
nothing that I can quote. But
Should be
he's done-
213 then, Ted?
What? Sorry, who we're talking about? Sorry,
Timothy Thatcher.
I've not really seen him this. I don't. Anything New Japan? I'll be honest, Strong. I don't really watch. It's
Oh.
only the main New Japan stuff.
212 Tyler Bate.
Yeah, before he got injured, they were doing little bits, weren't they? So
think that he was really starting to come into his good days on then, though. I probably will lower down the list, as in, like, in the 300s, maybe.
I'd agree with you.
John, have you seen 209?
Bro, slow down.
Stop jumping ahead, man.
Slow down. Tom Lautner is NWA. He was
Tom Latimer.
in... Yeah, I think it was called in...
He was... Fuck's sake.
Bram.
I do this every time.
Bram in
Bram.
TNA.
Yeah.
He was.
He's now the NWA champion, if I
He is.
believe, as well. He
He's
just
also
won it, so
married
he won't be
to, what's her name? Camille.
Yeah, so I wouldn't say that's why he's in the list, because he's only just won that in recent weeks, but he's probably had a good run in the NWA.
I feel like he has. I feel like when I've looked at news and stuff, he's always talked about highly.
209, Jack Jester from ICW in Scotland and UK Independence. He has took over ICW. He is now the owner of ICW, part owner, with somebody.
Right, okay.
Jack Jeter.
Does a lot of... Oh, Jack Jester. It's not Jack Jester. What?
I'm looking for Jack Jester. I'm like, what the fuck are you, Jack Jester? And
Never mind, scratch that. Sorry,
Jack Jeter.
Jack Jeter. I got you confused with Jack Jester.
Whoever that is. John's
Never
creating
mind.
wrestlers on 2K. Get out.
It's him. It's him, wherever he is. Makes me look at it, not reading it properly.
Who's it?
Wait, Wesley.
Harsh. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not.
He's been injured for a long
He was
long
injured.
time.
He was injured for all last year and came back in February, I want to say. So,
Yeah.
about right.
QT Marshall, 2-6. Shouldn't be up there.
I've heard he's been doing big things in Mexico, though.
Yeah, but he spat his dummy out and ran off to Mexico. Didn't get what he was going to get and come running back.
In Mexico.
In Mexico. Trey Miguel, 204.
If he's there, then Zachary Wentz needs to be there.
Yeah, exactly.
Fair enough. Danhausen.
Not been seen on TV in a year.
I've been seeing he's doing stuff in Independence, but we love Danhausen. If you know,
He's my best mate.
Yeah, you've been with us since
Yes.
day one. We absolutely love Danhausen, and it's an absolute travesty that he's not on TV, but 203, considering who's below him, Kofi, Xavier.
Yeah.
Don't know. Obviously, I don't know if he's doing great stuff on the Independence, and that's why, maybe. But I don't know. Tony D'Angelo, 2-2.
Fucking hell. I'm just going to take my biased hat off here. Should be a bit lower, to be fair to him. He's on TV every week. He's in feuds every single pay-per-view. He's won. He faced Trick. Was it Trick or was it Camelo for the NXT title? I think it was Trick. Yeah, I think it's a bit. It needs to be a bit lower. I'm not talking about below hundreds, but below 200.
198 PCO. We don't know much about PCO.
PCO has had a good year in TNA. Well, had a good from January onwards because that's when we started paying attention to TNA. No offense to TNA, but that's when we did. It's probably right.
Bobby Lashley, 197.
He's not been on TV. I don't know why he's there.
Yeah, precisely.
Why is he there?
Same with this next person. I feel he's too high up the list as well. Andrade.
He's already just started coming in at a WrestleMania season. Well,
Yeah,
January
no.
actually. It was January because he came back at the Rumble.
And even at that though, still not get a lot. It's not on TV. He's not in any. He's only just getting to a storyline now.
Just over the last month or so, he has, yeah. But other than that, he was with the LWO at WrestleMania, and then
this
it's
next
been.
one I think's a bit harsh.
But
Sorry, mate, carry on. But the NWO.
Yeah, it's with the LWO stuff during WrestleMania season, but then got kind of lost, and then he's been hitting banger after banger on SmackDown. So next year he could be low. It'll be lower than that, which is right.
Yeah, 195. Pete Dunne.
Too harsh.
Don't ever call him Butch. Don't ever.
Too harsh. I think Pete. The best thing to happen to Pete Dunne was one, the Brawling Brutes got disbanded, and two, he got out away from. And this, no offense to Tyler Bate, but he got away from Tyler Bate. Pete Dunne on his own as a single star is money, and he's right. He needs the NXT title, or he needs a title in NXT, still being on Raw, so it still puts eyes on NXT, and he gets both exposure from both shows. His matches with Sheamus have been great, and his matches in NXT have been fantastic as well.
194. Ted's favourite. Gabe Kidd.
He should be number 2. Personally, Gabe Kidd. And Austin Theory should be number 3.
No, Gabe Kidd should be higher for me. He will be higher next. I think he'll be top 100 next year.
Probably.
Yeah.
The way he's going.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
should not be having a jab at him, but we're trying to wind you up. I think Gabe Kidd felt lucky that Will Ospreay left.
But then that'll make that will push him then to be there, because then he's got to become the man.
But could he then be harboured by people that's going across this year? So Nick Nemeth, Ricochet, potentially again. Ali.
Mustafa Ali. I don't think so. He had a banger match with Eddie Kingston. He's had banger matches start the G1. I think I know he's playing this crazy guy, but he is doing more like merch opportunities and things. Not merch opportunities, like appearances and things like that. He's getting over with Japanese fans, which is always a good thing. But yeah, I think he'll be top 100 next year.
The one thing I would say about him, though, he needs to watch his ego.
Yeah,
I think that's going to kill. If anything's going to kill his run, it'd be his ego.
100%.
Nick Wayne, 190.
Right. That's right. If we're going off what Killswitch has done, he's the same.
Yeah. El Phantasmo, 189.
Yeah, I don't understand how he's so much higher than Kaleo, because they've both been in and out of each other's pockets the entire time. Yeah. So don't really get that. But hey, I think he should be way higher.
186. Powerhouse Hobbs.
He's on fuck all this year.
Yeah, done nothing. Well done, Powerhouse Hobbs. Making top 200 for doing fuck all. 181, Dijak.
Which way do I look at this?
He did have some good matches with.
He had fantastic matches. That's too low. That's too high. He needs to be lower. His NXT run was fantastic. His matches with Obafemi, Trick, Carmelo, Braun, Baron Corbin was great. He got his big match at Stand and Deliver against Obafemi and Wesley for the North American title. Then got brought up to Raw and did fuck all. Now he's on the Independents. He's thriving on there now. He's doing his own thing. I think that's too high for him. He should be lower.
The other British wrestler that I was trying to think of, 180, Leon Slater. He's just signed for TNA.
Yeah, he has.
Isn't he young as well? He's doing things in the UK scene. 178, Tamori Ishii.
Yeah, I think that's about right. He's been doing loads of stuff in AEW, and he's someone that they can bring in and rely on.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's about fair. Dookie's had a big year as well. Another Super Junior. Not something you guys are aware of, but yeah, he's won his first Super Junior title this year.
Yeah, because I was just going to skip straight to 172 then anyway. Sheamus.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sheamus. I don't, and this is nothing taken away from Sheamus, but he should be a lot higher, as in up the 200s.
Yeah, he's been injured for a lot.
He's been injured. He only came back after WrestleMania.
Yeah. Where was it? Dalton Castle, 171. Definitely should be. I go lower down the list. Higher up.
So when we say lower, are we going 200, 300s?
Yeah.
Right, and then when you go higher.
You're talking
it's top 10s. Right. Okay, we'll do it that way.
Yeah.
So okay. Dalton Castle, should be definitely lower.
He did have a good run, and I would say he's probably been the standout star of Ring of Honor. But that's about it. I wouldn't say anymore.
See, I mean, I don't watch Ring of Honor, so I can't really say anything. But if people talk about Ring of Honor, the only person I think of is Athena.
Yeah.
167, Charlie Dempsey.
Too high. Oh gosh, I get confused now. He should be in the 200s.
So lower. He needs to go lower down.
He's one that, as much as it fucking pisses me off, this fucking cup thing, He's won the Heritage Cup. He's been a mainstay on NXT. He's been in the TNA stuff. But if we're being perfectly honest, he shouldn't be anywhere near the 200. He should be higher or lower, whichever way we're fucking going.
Lower down the list.
Lower down the list. Lower down the list. He should be lower down. He shouldn't be there.
Yeah.
Joey Janela, 165. I
know.
don't know what he's doing outside of the independent GCW now. I don't know. I can't say or nail that one, but he's a name that people will look at. Rush, 160. I believe he's been injured though most of the year.
Yeah,
he did some stuff with
recently, didn't
he? He did some stuff with MJF, didn't he?
Yeah, but that was not long ago though. It's MJF's return after Double or Nothing.
Oh yeah, of course it was. Yeah, fair.
I feel like Rush has been injured, so maybe lower down the list. Kenta, 155.
Ted.
I don't understand how he's this high up.
Yeah,
some of the
what
people
I
that are
know
lower.
Kenta, he's quite hard to work with, I believe, as well.
Yeah, he's not really done much. He's been doing loads of tag team stuff. He won't even do the G1 this year. So yeah, he should be way lower, in my opinion.
Alexander Hammerstone, I think he's only really getting into his own now.
Yeah, he's already just started coming through TNA.
Obviously, he was big in MLW, but he's getting his own now with TNA.
He's just had an NXT. He was on NXT last week or the week before.
Yeah,
but that's obviously past the point.
Anybody between him and 144 you guys want to shout out? Because I don't know any of the names.
Billy Starks, isn't that the girl from AEW?
Yeah, she's really good. She's been wrestling
She's on
Athena.
150.
Yeah.
But
Chris
I don't
Bay's
understand
really
why
good,
she's there though. If they're doing if they do women one separate.
Yeah, I'm not against, but they only must make this list because they must be wrestling against men more than anything. That's got to be. I know Ali catches.
Billy Starks, I don't know. I don't know if she's wrestling.
Yeah,
in
looks like
AEW.
she's wrestling in GCW. She's wrestling in GCW by lots of things about with different men and stuff.
She was in AEW.
She's on Ring of Honor.
Okay. Chris Bay, who just won the tag titles.
Yeah.
I've just seen another name I recognise as well.
Go on.
146, Mike Santana. That's Santana from Santana and Ortiz.
Yeah.
Since they broke up, he's actually doing bits.
Yeah, he is.
TNA and
he's doing well in TNA.
Independent.
Jake something as well is doing bits as well. To be fair to him.
Big Bronson Reed, 144.
As much as it pains me, it's about right because he didn't really do nothing to. He was supposed to be in the Elimination Chamber, but then he had a baby, so he couldn't be there for it. And now he's only just starting to get what he should be, and that's in a storyline on Raw. I really hope he wins the title this next year. I really do. He's fucking mint.
Yui Uemura has had a good year. He was in that Great O'Khan match that I mentioned. He had a good feud.
The one where they were eating lemons.
Yeah. But yeah,
10.
he's had some other really good wrestling matches. He's really good at catch wrestling. So it's he got injured during the G1, so I'm not sure how long he's out for. I think he's out for like 3 or 4 months. So he may be low down in the list next year, but he was going in the right direction. But we'll see what he comes back like.
Ray Phoenix, 135.
Yeah, I just seen that. I saw the one below him, Ricky Knight Jr.
Yeah, I know the name because of who his auntie is. I believe he's doing good stuff out in the UK scene, Ricky Knight Jr. But
if you click his name, it says bad link. So Ray Phoenix, yeah, I don't know why he's there.
No, if Penta's that low down, he should be.
Yeah.
He was injured for most of his injury was that long. That's the reason why they
can't get released yet.
WWE yet.
Yeah.
Because they're waiting to see. Noam Dar, 134.
I thought he'd been injured as well for a lot of the time.
He's not been injured. He's just not been used. They're part of that fucking Lash Legend group, which I fucking hate and I can't stand. And to be fair, I'm not Noam Dar's biggest fan. But he's done that on TV, so. Frankie Kazarian?
3-1.
Oh,
I was
sorry.
going to go 3-1 Suzuki. Minoru Suzuki. He's
Yeah.
a big year away from New Japan, innit?
Yeah, he's doing bits in MLW at the minute. He's got his own belts over there. He's been in DDT doing little bits. I think he's just trying to prove to New Japan that he still does hold name value. But yeah, I say he's going. But I love Suzuki. He's great. He's sick.
Well, Matt said Frankie Kazarian 130.
Why?
Lower down the list. He hasn't even done anything.
He has no. He has. To be fair, he's been in
He
main
had the
events
feud
in
with-
TNA. He's had feuds with what's it? Is it Josh Alexander? He had a feud with. Is it Josh?
And with what's his face? With Eric Young as well.
Eric Young, yeah, he has been in feuds. He's been on TNA every week, to be fair to him. But that's from January onwards. Other than that, last year, I don't know what he did in AEW. AJ Francis, 126, top dollar in TNA.
Yeah.
Eddie's been doing big things.
I think that's right. To be fair, he's done well in TNA to give him, and at the time Rich Swann, obviously shit's gone down with Rich Swann, but AJ Francis has done well for himself considering he got released from WWE and he was the one that wasn't going to do anything.
Yeah.
To be fair, Jeff Cobb 121. You guys know more than I do.
Yeah, he's about right. To be fair.
Yeah, he was dropped from a match in AEW and then he was picked back up in a match, and I said I know he's doing that in New Japan. Yeah. Lee Moriarty, AEW. I don't think he's. I'm trying to think. Last time. You can hold it in.
No,
It's
you can carry on.
put that on the list of things.
Don't forget to put the little gift in, so we can move on now. While
I'll just put the picture of him wanking over Zack Sabre Jr.
Yeah. Jeff Cobb, no.
Brian Keith. They're all just excited to come on TV properly, aren't they, with Jericho?
Yeah, nothing exciting. I don't, there. Austin Ace.
If he's there, then Chris Bay should be. They're both
Yeah.
they're a tag team, so they both should be where they are. I don't get this tag teams and where they are. I don't get why they're split up. If you're a tag team, you should be there together.
Yeah. Pac.
He's been off, hasn't he? He's only just come back recently.
He's come back and he's picking up, but yeah, probably about right for what he has covered in the last 12 months in that time frame.
Yeah.
Kid Lycos is another UK-based wrestler that I see quite a lot on Progress's feeds and stuff like that. I believe he's doing right. Jay White at 110.
He did all right up till January, and then that was it.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's done back the stuff with the Bang Bang Gang, hasn't he?
Yeah, the Bang Bang stuff's been
Trios.
alright. Probably right. Probably always been, I think, injuries and having time off and stuff. Very hurt a bit. Nakamura, 109. Don't you get on the list?
I'd have a fucking clue because he's not been on TV.
Lower down the list, if anything, but
Yeah. Shun Skywalker, obviously a part of the Skywalker family. Luke
You
and
haven't got a
Leia.
clue who that is, do you?
Nope. Nope. I'm dead happy there's someone called Skywalker. That's made me well happy.
I think we can probably get through.
Steve Macklin. Steve Macklin on TNA, but it's a bit too high for me. Should be a bit lower. Darby Allin.
97. I feel that's a bit harsh. I feel he should be higher up a little bit. I feel like AEW's relied on him this year. Worked a lot with Sting, carried Sting through his last year as well.
And then his fucking injuries that he's fucking done and still worked.
Yeah.
Riddle.
What?
Riddle.
Yeah.
What the fuck has he done since WWE? Like, I know he was on. Is it Major League Wrestling he's been on?
He's been in New Japan and
Yeah.
it's funny, he's putting graft in. It's just.
I tell you one that's on there that I don't know why he's there. Is Javon Evans. Like, don't get me wrong, he's a talent and he's going to be fucking meant for WWE come like 3, 4, 5 years time. But he's done fuck all to be there, so I don't know why he's 95.
Jacob Fatu, 94.
I don't know what he did before WWE, so I can't comment.
He carried MLW Hammerstone.
Did he?
He carried him. It's probably fair. That one.
He'll be a
think
lot higher
next year.
Yeah, definitely.
Um,
Be interesting to see where Solo is. Jericho 90.
I got right.
Yeah, he's done fuck all really. This is the one
Chad
that
Gable.
I think he's too fucking low. I think he's too low.
I think it's. Do you know what? Now seeing where he is, I think it's right.
I
think it's about
don't.
right. I don't think he gets higher than that, mate.
I think he's over Daniel Garcia. Definitely. I think he's over. If we're looking,
Then
we're
again,
going through
there's
Ethan
one
Page.
That's what I was just about to say. Ethan Page is at 75.
Do you know what I mean?
I think he should be down. I think Chad should maybe move up a couple of spots, and Ethan should be down because Ethan's only doing things since what?
And I think people, when I say
April.
that, people look at me and go, "It's only like 5," but like 89 for me is like, it's not bad, but
No.
he's been a mainstay on TV for the past year.
Yeah, now I've seen his above him. Yeah, I'd move him up a bit, but wouldn't be much more. I'd probably put him 75th. I'm looking at it now.
I'd be happy with
Probably
that.
put him 75th.
I'd be happy with that.
So yeah, we've got Daniel Garcia 87.
I don't know
He's had an okay year. He's done that stupid dance thing all year. Wheeler Yuta, he's had a good year with the Blackpool Combat
He's been injured
Club.
though, hasn't he? He was injured,
That's
wasn't
what I'm about to say, but he's been injured a lot.
he? He's only just come back recently.
I'll mention him because he'll moan if we don't. Takagi.
No, we move on. Hook.
Move on.
He's not here, so he can't have a say. Hook.
He's had Hook's been in and out. I feel
Yeah,
like Hook's
it's
had a lot of
another
time
one.
off this year.
We'll mention it
Another-
because he's on TN. He's on the AEW Tanahashi.
Tanahashi. Roderick Strong at 80.
I
I feel like
feel that's a bit
I
too.
feel like he should be below Chad Gable.
That's
I'll
what
give
I
you that
mean.
one. Cardona at 77.
Bit
He's doing
injured,
these things at Independence, doesn't
and he's been injured.
he? Yeah. Ethan Page 75.
That
Evolution
surprised me. He should be
lower
lower.
down the list.
He's June was when he started. He came into NXT, and he actually did something. So, Santos Escobar 72. Why?
Probably about.
Why?
I'm thinking now. Maybe Chad could be.
Chad
72.
Gable is 89.
I can feel.
Remember
it
last
coming back
year?
then.
There was last year
Yes.
we had Kofi like somewhere, and we kept saying Kofi. Really? Do you know what I mean? I think
Damian
that's
Priest. It was Damian Priest and Luchasaurus were way down last year.
yeah, and we were like, why? These next few, I've got an issue with a couple of them. Chris Sabin 70. Now, it's obviously past it, but they're debuting on NXT tonight, so NXT might be worth.
Sorry. They're going in at NXT.
Yeah, they're going to NXT. Well, from what I've been told, they're debuting on CW Network. Well, from what I've been told, like I know people, what I've read. Dom Mysterio, 69.
I think that's for a gimmick. That is. That's
Yeah.
69.
Probably, yeah.
I think that's been set. I think when they drew the list out, they're going right. 69 Dom Mysterio's got to be.
Yeah,
It's gotta
defo.
be.
100%.
I feel that's a bit harsh on him, to be perfectly honest with you.
Same here. I think it should be a
I'm
lot
on a
lower.
bit of a scan above. Yeah. Yeah, probably could have went higher up the list than 69. Same with Finn Balor though. I think these next three could maybe 4. Could
Yeah,
have went
it's
further up the
Kester.
list.
Yeah, it's
Finn
good.
Yeah.
Balor,
Finn should be higher.
Kester should be higher.
Finn Balor's won, in the space of a year, has won 3 tag titles and has been the mainstay on Raw and in the main stable on
Crucial
Raw.
part of one of the major storylines.
Yeah.
Kester
Takeshita.
as well. He's been done bits all year. He's been really good matches.
Yeah.
I think what lacks Kester is it's nothing championships or championships belts. I think that's what killed his.
I think that's
number,
probably what
maybe.
it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Solo, 66.
Solo's only just started coming to his own when I say coming to his own. The tribal chief when Roman took some time off. I think him being the lackey and attacking people has done him harm more than good.
Yeah.
Oh, he's only
Kyle
and to be fair, he's only had 1 win, and that was Solo up to then. That was Cena.
65. Kyle Fletcher's
It's
got
about
good
right
since-
now.
Yeah, it's probably about right for Kyle Fletcher as well. But now, there you go, ready, Matt. 63 Ricochet. Down the list.
You ain't gonna have
Down
me
the list.
arguing.
It should be further
Yeah.
down the list. Should
Yeah,
be
100%.
63.
Further down. That's yeah,
Like,
no.
going
Right,
down the
okay.
numbers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it should be.
First start, Dirty Dom, Finn Balor, the Kester, it's all Sikoa should all be above him. Chad
Yeah.
Oh,
Gable
100%.
should be above him. Jack Perry, 59. I think probably a bit harsh, maybe 40s.
Yeah, same. I agree.
He weren't on TV though, was he?
Only for a short period of time.
I thought
not
was
massive.
it not? Oh, I thought it was like for like 5 months or something, wasn't it?
No, he went to
was
New
it not?
Japan, didn't he?
He did a
When
load of
New
work.
Japan
in
He
New
failed
Japan,
to
did. He did. Yeah.
and he was great.
Kev Owens, 58.
About right. He's not. He's
About
said it
right.
himself. He's not. He's lost more than he's won in the past year.
Claudio Castagnelli, 57.
That right.
Yeah. AJ Styles, 56.
Too-
I feel like AJ's
too
been
high.
on TV. That's
Yeah.
Way
absolute.
too high.
He only started coming onto TV, obviously, LA Knight for WrestleMania, and then his stuff with Coda, and then he's gone missing again.
Orton, 55.
Too high. He's who came back at Survivor. Oh no, he came back at Survivor Series actually, didn't he?
Yeah.
He's been on
He's-
TV
he's
every
been a
week.
major part. I
Roman.
think maybe just right for Orton because he's been a
Yeah.
major part of TV, but nothing too exciting.
Yeah.
Obafemi, 53.
Right. Ober's right. To be fair, Ober should be higher.
Yeah, he should
I
be
think
higher for me.
Ober's had an absolutely amazing year.
Braun Breaker, 52.
Tell you what, I've changed my mind. Keep Ober where he is. Braun should be higher.
Yeah,
I think
Braun
Braun
should be
won
way higher.
NXT Championship. Came onto the main roster recently and just absolutely killed it as the Intercontinental Champion. I know that's obviously the cut-off was August, but
Yeah, so I
he's
think
had a
maybe,
good year in NXT.
I think it's the NXT stuff that we're looking at one day. So
His NXT has
Joe
been
Hendry,
amazing though.
51.
Too high. I love Joe Hendry, but he's only just started coming into it.
It's only recently getting good. I think
Yeah.
that's for me. That's because
That's
of how
That's a recency
over is
thing.
it right
that's
now.
recency bias. That
Especially Chad Gable being 89.
Dave Finley Ted at 49.
he did have a good. He's had a good year. Wrestle Kingdom, he beat Will and Mox
Going off.
in a match. Other than that, he's one that I'd put on my 5 list. No, the one people I don't get. He'd be on my 5 because I just don't get David Finlay. But you guys, I'm the NJPW guy.
Trying to
I
find
was gonna say I can find you a
Yeah.
fit Finley match.
Yeah.
I can get you why his dad was all right.
His dad was
But
mint.
yeah.
I can give you that one.
Carmelo Hayes, 48.
About right. He's had a good year. NXT came up to the main roster. He's only just started hitting it with Andrade. He had a thing with LA Knight right at the start of the whole after the WrestleMania. But yeah, no, I think that's about right.
Takahashi.
Really good year. The Romo's always up and around there.
Why
He's
the
been-
fuck? Sorry, go on.
I know. I'm about to get to it for you. Don't worry.
Romo's doing really well. He does well every year, but he's been trying to fight a lot more of the heavyweight guys instead of the Super Juniors, which he's been holding his own. He had a banger of a match with Naito a few months ago. The suits were sick.
Matthew. Rey
Why the
Mysterio.
fuck is Rey Mysterio 45? What the fuck has he done?
Oh, and Dom 69.
Yeah, like,
Nah.
why?
Nah.
What's Ray done this year
No,
to
no, I'm
warrant
not
being
defending
there?
Ray. I know we try and defend Ray, but that is literally because he's a Hall of Famer. That's what he's
The
done this year.
LWO is a poor version of the LWO, and half of them have been injured all the way through it anyway.
Ray's been injured most of it.
Ray's been injured through all of it, most of it. He's got his big one at WrestleMania and they put him at 45. Fuck off.
Yeah. No, that is because of who he is. Josh Alexander, 43.
He
think
was
he's been
injured.
but
He was
he's
injured
done things.
and just come back
Very fair.
like at the start towards the start of the year, so that's fair.
Hangers at 42. I say it's fair. He's been injured. I don't think he was injured. He took time off and then he's come back and he's giving.
When did he
great
come
work.
back?
I'm not sure.
And when did he go off? He went off after All Out, didn't he, last year?
Yeah.
And then how long was he
No,
off
because
for?
he had that Texas death match within that period of time.
I thought that
Oh,
was
shit,
at
yeah,
All
it would have
Out.
been, yeah.
Was
He's
it
done all
not?
that stuff with Swerve. No.
Alright, fair play. Fair enough. EC3 too high.
EC3,
I mean, I don't know what he
he's
does.
been the NWA champion.
Oh,
That's
right,
probably
okay.
why he's
That's
been
probably
that
why.
high. Michael
Michael
Oku,
Oku.
Don't know who that is.
he's Will Ospreay's best mate. Says it all. Um,
He's holding up
he's
the
massive in the UK, mate.
Yeah.
He literally is like the face of the UK wrestling right now, like Pete Dunne used to be.
Cares.
I think this guy's too high. Logan Paul. 37.
Let's think about the year he's had. Won the US title at Crown Jewel. It's
Whoa.
August, isn't it?
But
It's
look at
this
the
way from
argument
August.
we've
So
had from losing
SummerSlam.
to LA Knight. He's hardly been on and defended it.
So no, so it's from August. So he was at SummerSlam. He was at Money in the Bank. When was that? July.
Yes.
Right. So we're going
June,
from
no,
August.
June.
Right. So
Yeah.
he was at SummerSlam. I can't remember who it was. Was it Ricochet again? SummerSlam last year. Was it
Yeah.
Ricochet? And then faced Roman. No. It weren't Roman because that was LA Knight. He faced Rey Mysterio for the US title at Crown Jewel. Won the US title. Then wasn't seen till Royal Rumble. Was in the Royal Rumble match. Got chucked out to set up the match between KO. I can't remember actually. Wasn't at Elimination Chamber. But then was at WrestleMania. Was at not Crown Jewel, Backlash. And then lost the title to LA Knight at SummerSlam. So he's been on and off. I'd probably say it's about right.
Yeah, I agree.
To say the matches he's had as well. Held the US title. Yes, he's not been on every weekly show.
Yeah,
But
if you look at
pay-per-view
people
wise.
below him.
No.
Finn Balor.
If we're doing that, then there's a lot of people here that will come into
Yeah.
that shouldn't be there.
I would
But
say below
he
Finn
held-
Balor and Dirty
he-
Dom.
The difference between them are Logan Paul's held the US title.
Yeah.
And that's what it goes off championships.
No. 34, Mike Bailey. I believe he's doing stuff in TNA.
Yeah, that's
Speedball
right.
match.
Yeah, he's had some
About
bad
right.
matches.
He's had, I think he held the X Division Championship a few times in that year as well, so fair play.
Cue the background.
Trick
Zack
Williams,
Sabre
number
Jr.
28. Oh, sorry.
Zack Sabre Jr. at 33.
Alright, let me leave this
How
to
is
Ted.
Zack
I'll see you in a
Sabre
bit.
Jr. Yeah, no worries, lads. How is he number 33? He's had a banger of a year. He best be higher up next year by winning the G1 and potentially the GPW title.
It's too high.
If that person, if the one,
333.
Yeah.
if the person that's higher up the list that we're definitely going to discuss is where he is, Zack Sabre Jr. should be.
Are you
top 10
comparing
next
Zack Sabre Jr. to Damien Priest?
No.
Okay, I was
Right.
going to kick
I'm
off with you
not-
then.
I will come round and actually fight you.
I was
So-
going to kick your
so-
ass then.
I am. There's a person in the top 10 which definitely shouldn't be there.
Well, number 10 for one. Number
Number
5.
If number 5 is where he's at this year, Zack Sabre Jr. should be there
Yeah,
next
but
year.
like I said to you, and I wasn't winding you up, but I feel like in the top 10.
Drew should be in top 10.
In the top 10, we're not getting there just yet, but the top 10, I genuinely think there's some pity picks for companies put in there, and they've not put the right people in there. But because they've carried their world titles, remember that's the important thing in this list as well, is the titles they're carrying. Yeah.
We'll get to top 10 in a
Mark
minute,
Briscoe,
though.
at 31, he should be a bit lower down the list. I know he's been the Ring of Honor World Champion for a
Well,
long
it's a
time.
nothing belt.
Everyone's out
But
that
it's-
fucking championship.
Yeah. Dragunov, 30.
As much as it kills me, it's too high.
Yeah, I think
you guys probably quote better than
His matches in NXT. So actually, to be fair, he was the NXT champion up until Stand and Deliver.
yeah, exactly.
So
Christian
maybe it's about
Cage.
right. I'd say that's
20.
right. He's had a good
Yeah,
year.
that's about
He's had a
right.
quality year, Christian.
Yeah, yes, yeah.
Trick.
I feel like he should be the 50 mark at the
Okay.
moment. Mate, what did he do last year?
Beat Camelo, won the title.
No, he didn't. He did that this year.
He was Camelo's henchman. Even I know he was Camelo's henchman from the
20
majority
from
of that year.
August 2023 till December 2023. He did fuck all. He won the
Okay.
match. He won the match at Deadline
hmm
to face the NXT champion for the title, and then from December onwards, yeah, I totally agree. He's been NXT's mainstay, but he was still overshadowed with Bron Breakker, Ilya Dragunov, and Carmelo Hayes. And then when they
Yeah.
left for the draft, that's when he became his own.
Okay.
So I feel that that's a little bit too high for me. But next year, if he's there, I'd say he should be a bit higher.
LA Knight 27.
I don't know why he's there. He should be in top 15.
Yeah, 100%.
Top 15, mate. There is no one else in both companies, probably Swerve actually, or Bryan Danielson, or Cody Rhodes, that gets a bigger reaction than LA Knight at the moment when he walks out. As soon as his music hits, the crowd fucking love him. He's not hardly lost a match all year.
I think what kills him and the number is he's only just picked that title up.
I think the titles hurt him. I hurt him because he's not won it sooner. If he won it last,
we were saying if he didn't win that title, you killed him. So that's probably.
I feel like if he would have won it instead of Logan Paul, then he would have been higher.
Yeah. 26, Adam Copeland. I down the list.
Yeah,
he's not. Don't get me wrong. It was an exciting, and he's won a TNT championship there. He's had some good matches, but nothing to make me go. Is he better? Has he been more important in the wrestling than Finn Balor and Dominic Mysterio? Absolutely not. That's never Rey Mysterio. He should be down the list. Absolutely.
I agree. I love him to bits. Everyone knows how much I love Adam Copeland's Edge, but it's AEW. It's not even that. His AEW run hasn't done anything for me. I've not sat there and gone. I've not enjoyed anything he's done. The cage match was probably the only thing I've enjoyed. I've not enjoyed anything he's done.
I enjoyed some Christian Cage as well.
No, it didn't do anything for me.
This next one should be down the list a little bit more. I don't feel like, but he's one of the longest running international champions, which for me is pointless belt. But Orange Cassidy, 24. Someone we spoke about before, Alex Shelley, 23.
Again, I'll say it when Ted were here. If you're a tag team, you're together.
Yeah, exactly. Same for me.
Place. Now, I think this guy will have a better ranking next year. 100%.
Yes, I agree.
Nick Nemeth.
Yeah.
At 21. 22. Okada, 21.
I agree with.
Yeah, agree with.
Now we're into the top 20, and I'm going to shock you here, Matthew.
Go on.
Number 20 should not be where he is.
No, he shouldn't be. That should be Okada.
No, I don't think he should be in the top 50.
I know, but what I'm saying is Okada should be 20.
Yeah. No, I can argue probably some other people, but we've been going for a while. Eddie Kingston is number 20. Now, if you know me for long enough, I'm a massive Eddie Kingston fan. He had a good run in the New Japan stuff with Gabe King. I'll give him that. But I feel like he's been injured for most of that period.
Yeah, he has.
So he should be a bit lower. Ali, 19. If Nick Nemeth is 22, Ali shouldn't be 19. I feel Nick Nemeth had a better release than Nick Nemeth.
Good Ali, yeah. I agree.
Ali's had better than Nick Nemeth, is that what you just said?
No,
Nick Nemeth should be better
than Ali. I feel like Mustafa Ali's done better in TNA than Nick Nemeth. I know Nick Nemeth just won the title, but as much as, and you know me, I hate Mustafa Ali, but I've enjoyed Mustafa Ali matches more than I've enjoyed Nick Nemeth matches in TNA.
Yeah, fair enough. You asked about this one before, Vikingo.
Yeah, I don't know what he's done.
He carries AAA on his back, and he had an absolute banger beginning of the year before Kenny Omega.
Yeah,
beginning of this year.
Has he won anything?
Yeah, he was like the AAA World Champion for so long. Probably about right. 17, Jey Uso.
Should be top 10 for me.
Really?
I think just right.
I think it's right.
Just right, because barring being way over the crowd, right, he finished the year out. He's been stuck in that storyline.
He faced Roman at SummerSlam.
He's been stuck in the Bloodline storyline.
Yeah.
Once that finished, he became main event Jey Uso to what we are seeing now.
But then still sat in a tag team with Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Won the titles, then lost the titles, and then has lost till then. They didn't have anything for Jey Uso to do till WrestleMania.
His
when it was Jimmy.
After coming out the Bloodline was getting over with the people in Raw.
Yeah.
So I think it's about right. I think
Definitely.
could maybe drop to 20, maybe. But he's in and around
I'd
these
say
people.
that. Yeah.
Sonata at 16, Ted.
Don't have a clue.
He's not done much. He was the poster boy for NJ, but he's been injured. He was champion for a little bit, but nah, he shouldn't be that high. Nowhere near. A bit of a controversial take. I'd probably say none of the NJ guys should be top 20 at the minute.
Right, we're getting there. Moose.
I feel like Moose should be top 10.
I feel like he's been the face. He carried TNA before it's rebranding on his back.
He did.
It's never been a question if he's going to jump anywhere either. He's never been one of these people that could have went anywhere.
No.
That the rumors have been flying around. He seems like he wanted to be where he is. So yeah, I could probably go top 10 with Moose.
Yeah, it should be.
14, Brian Danielson.
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
In and out of injuries this year. Doing little bits for BCC, and yeah, he's fine. Don't agree with this one. Massively should be top 10. Drew McIntyre at 13.
I know we're getting into it. The two New Japan guys are in there. They should take them out and put Moose and Drew McIntyre in that top 10.
Yeah.
All day.
Sami Zayn 12.
Right.
Probably right.
Yeah.
Mania was. I think Sami had a great Mania season.
Yeah.
Intercontinental run. Stuff with Chad was good.
Stuff with Roman were good.
Stuff with Roman, but does that fall into that calendar year? I don't think it does.
No, it didn't.
It
No.
falls just out of it.
No, because he won the tag titles last year at WrestleMania.
WrestleMania, yeah. So that's not into it. So yeah, barring the Intercontinental stuff, it was the South Doubt stuff with Cody.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably about right. Samoa Joe.
Don't
at
get why
11.
Samoa Joe's there.
I don't get why he's there. I love Samoa Joe. I know.
He won the world title, didn't he?
He's at the right place. He's where he belongs. If you try killing fucking CM Punk at All In last year, it just falls into the bracket.
Oh, he tried to help Punk. Him and Punk are mates.
No, he put him for terrible and shit, didn't he? He had that match at All
Oh,
In.
during the
By
match.
the way,
Oh,
by the
okay.
way, how Yorkshire you sounded then. You put him through the table.
Terrible.
Through the table.
I don't know why he's there. I know he won the AEW World title and he held it for a good couple of months, but
He was the stopgap.
yeah, he was.
He was the stopgap. If anybody said Priest was stop, he was the AEW stopgap.
He was. Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Absolutely love Samoa Joe.
Oh no, same.
Absolutely, but maybe top 20, yeah, but not 11. No.
No.
10 Mystico. I don't.
Is Mystico with Sin Cara?
I have a clue.
Maybe.
You tell us.
But anyway,
Is he not New Japan?
No.
I thought he was. That's why I said the two New
CML.
Japan guys.
probably CML or something like that. Yeah.
9.
9 Gunter.
Should be a bit higher.
Should be a bit higher.
Yeah.
Should be above
10,
Moxley. Should be above.
Yeah, I give you. It should be above Moxley.
He should be above Moxley. I feel like he probably should be above MJF as well.
Next MJF.
MJF's
Actually, no,
title run.
MJF.
MJF's title run got stale,
So for
and I
me,
know
if
he
you
held
took-
it.
If you took out 5, just moved everybody up and swapped Moxie and Gunther, I'd be happy.
Yeah, same.
So he's what, number 6?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'm fine with that.
7. No, sorry, no. 8. John Moxley. John Moxley.
I feel like he's been injured. He's not been injured, but he's been out because he's had some
He's
troubles, hasn't he?
No, so that was.
No.
I think that falls into last year's, and he's only out for a little while. He
From
has
August
only just
onwards,
had
what's
his
he
time
done?
off. He fucking carried him after all Brawl It All
Brawl
In,
Out. Yeah.
Brawl Out. He's the one that they relied on. He was meant to have this time off he's just had at after All
Why
In.
can I not remember anything AEW? Because it was shit, probably. But what?
Because it panned. It fucking panned, didn't it? But he was the only thing that was actually half decent.
Who did he feud with?
He was IWGP World Champion in that time frame. He
was.
I think he was AEW Champion again for a short period of time as well. Because I believe that's who Maxwell took it off. No, he took it off Joe, didn't he?
No.
I can't remember. But he's carried AEW on his back.
Fair play.
He absolutely carried it.
That weren't me having a dig, but people coming at me
No,
going,
no.
"Why are you having a dig?" I actually genuinely didn't know.
I mean, the guy had literally just took, 3 months off TV.
That's why I thought it felt like
way
longer.
overdue it.
It
He
felt
was way
longer.
overdue it.
Mhm.
MJF 7 should be further up. Base of AEW for the last 12 months.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
The
I
whole
agree.
Bro Chacho stuff.
Yeah.
Which reminds me of certain Adam Cole didn't make the list, but he's been injured most of
He's
that
been
year.
injured,
So
didn't he? He got injured after All Out, didn't he?
it's a pity.
All in.
Priest for me,
Maybe top 3.
I would, yeah. So, controversially, I would move number 3 down and put
I would.
Priest there.
I would.
I'll
You
explain
can't
it when
have
we get
Will
to
Os-
number 3.
Yeah, okay.
We'll explain it when we get to number 3.
Okay.
6 Naito. I don't believe he should be in the top 10, but
No.
you're a New Japan guy, Ted.
Top 15, I think top 15 at the most. I think, like you say, that's a pity pick.
By the way,
Yes, held the belt.
MJF did beat John Moxley for the title.
Was it? I knew it.
Yeah, it
I
was.
wasn't too sure it was him or Joe. I couldn't remember.
No,
Yeah,
he
it
lost.
was-
He lost it to Joe.
Yeah.
He lost it to Joe.
Yeah.
Right. 4 Seth Rollins.
Mate, he carried WWE on his back because Roman
He-
weren't
He
there.
did, yeah.
If you
Him and
think
Cody.
about it, they literally made the world heavyweight title and put it straight on him because they knew they can rely on
He's
him
the
to
workhorse.
carry.
Yeah,
He is, yeah. He is what Moxley is to AEW. If
Yeah.
they need someone, they bring Seth in. Something's not right, Seth will sort it out. And you think about it as well, and you think of WrestleMania, he wrestled all last year injured.
Yeah, he did. And yeah, him and Cody, obviously, we'll go into that person soon, but they both had 2 matches at WrestleMania.
Yeah. And if you go back and you watch the last match at WrestleMania, he was using a fucking chair to get to the ring
Yeah,
as a
he was.
crutch.
Yeah.
I won't have a bad word said about that one this year. Number 3, Will Ospreay. Now, Damian Priest should be number 3, and I'll explain
Yeah, I
why,
agree.
Ted.
yeah.
Is Will Ospreay. I don't, obviously, New Japan, but I feel Will Ospreay's only come into his own and high up this list for the last 4 months. I think he's got so he was popular anyway, but as in like a stature of like, we'll go through the top 3. It's Will Ospreay, Swerve, Strickland, and Cody Rhodes. I feel Priest has been more important to the world of wrestling in this period of time than Will Ospreay has.
Agreed.
I agree. I agree.
You know, his storylines, Judgment Day, everything. 2, Swerve, Strickland.
Right.
I get that.
No argument.
No argument. If they did a joint first, I'd actually say them 2 were joint first.
Agreed.
And then
Yeah,
obviously we've named this man the face of wrestling right now.
Yep.
Multiple times. Not going to argue on it. Maybe you can obviously go, well, his SmackDown run's not been very good. But now it's the talent he's had around him. Not taking it away, they're just not Seth Rollins or Drew McIntyre or as much as I hated CM Punk. Or Sammy.
It's
or
not that
Kevin.
they're not good enough. I think you worded that wrong. There's nothing intriguing for him to do it with. There's 2 people, Kevin Owens, but they didn't turn him heel, and Randy Orton,
Randy Orton.
and they've not done that
It's
yet.
going to be the big one.
Or it'd be the big twist.
It's not that they're not good enough. It's just it's not intrigued.
When you think
Yeah.
you think of Mania and then you think of before Mania.
Yeah.
Well, just put it this way: Jey Uso wouldn't be over if Cody didn't help him.
No, I agree. Yeah, I totally agree.
The whole Yeet thing comes from Cody Rhodes and him. So, but yeah, top 500. I don't think it was as controversial as last year because I feel like last year we were kept going back to, like you say, Kofi Kingston
Kofi being
low down,
200.
and Damian Priest and Luchasaurus. There is a few there. It's an
Chad
interesting
Gable.
list. Chad Gable. The women one, I feel like the women's one should write itself, but then again, so should this one.
Yeah.
Rhea Ripley's not number 1.
Rhea's number 1. I think Bianca will probably be number 2. Again.
They had a banger last night, by the way. Her and Io were really good.
I think EO will be in top 5 or top
Yeah.
10. Bailey will be in the top 10.
He said his Monet should not be anywhere near the
She
top
should
10.
not be anywhere near the top 10, but I've got a feeling
Well, I
she
think
will be.
she'll be a pity pick in the top 10.
Yeah, because this is no dig again at AEW. Tony Storm will be in there. Obviously, she'll be in top 3.
Yeah.
But other than
But I
that, there's been no other AEW women that I feel like should be. Willow maybe in top 10.
Right,
And Chris
Willow
Statlander.
deserves a high ranking.
Yeah, Willow's
This year.
Chris Statlander and Tony Storm are the only three I'd say.
Yeah, because Thingy got injured.
Britt was out.
Damien.
Sheeta wasn't there. Thunder Rosa wasn't there.
Yeah, Fun's been out.
Jamie
Athena,
Hayter.
Ring of Honor.
Yeah,
Well,
she
Ring
could
of
probably
Honor.
be in the top 10.
But yeah, no, well, let us know in the comments, guys, what you think of them rankings. Who would you change around? What ones do you think's unfair, unjust? But yeah, PWI 500 again.
ETC, do you agree with John Moxley being in the top 10? I already know
doubt
the
it.
answer to that one.
He's trying to find the list, see what Macho Man came in. Right, bastards have skipped over Macho Man.
The Mitchell Me.
Tell you what I didn't see in the list. Where's fucking Keith?
He's right. Where is Keith?
On the medical table,
No.
where he's been for the past 4 years.
He's not wrestled in that period.
Keith Lee should be top 10 minimum.
Fuck off.
Yeah,
Yeah, do you know what? He should take over Zack Sabre Jr. spot.
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah,
Hey,
mentions not on the list. There is a couple. Obviously, Roman Reigns.
It's right. It's, as much as it kills me to say it, he only wrestled. He wrestled at Crown Jewel, Royal Rumble, Survivor Series. Oh, he didn't wrestle at Survivor Series. Crown Jewel, Royal Rumble, and then WrestleMania.
Yep.
I can't argue. As much as I want to.
Was it not? Did it not War Games this year?
Yeah, it was, but it was CM Punk's return, wasn't it? Randy Orton was in the match.
Oh right, yeah.
Roman weren't there.
CM Punk.
He's not wrestled. You can't put him in if he's not wrestled.
Match.
Trying to think of ones now. I had loads in my head before.
Strowman was there, wasn't he? Obviously, none of the Wyatts will be in it because they've already just returned, so they won't be there.
No Adam Cole, but he's been out pretty much all year. Injured, even though
Kenny's been injured.
Muchachos. Kenny's missing. He's been injured most of that year. As I say, remember this list runs from the 1st of July last year to the 1st of August this year.
Yeah.
So they take out consideration, and they're looking at championship runs, storylines, and matches. So there's a lot of things in there.
There's some NXT talent probably missing. Nathan Frazier probably deserves a shout before he got a tag team with AXM. He was on his own. AXM's not in there either. There's a few that could have been chucked out and they put in, and that's even being picked.
I would love this. I would love to see how they go through all this and how they work out, because obviously there's a lot of names that we wouldn't know. So that must be a lot of independent brand or MLW. Because let's be honest, we keep eyes on the main two and TNA and New Japan to a degree. So the only others really then is MLW and GCW,
CMLL,
and AAA.
Mm-hmm.
Fair play to them though, throwing in a lot of the UK guys. There was a lot of UK based guys in there as well.
Yeah, there was.
Which is fair enough. So they must have a wide broad on it all, but I'd love to see how they work it all out, because Dominic Mysterio at 69 and Ray at whatever he was.
Priest not in the top 3.
Priest not in the top 3. Yeah.
No JD McDonough there. Have you noticed?
Disgusting.
No JD McDonough.
Disgusting.
What a shame.
I see his name, right? But yeah, that's it, guys. Like I say in the comments, let us know what you think of the list. Bit of a different video. It's not a pay-per-view. It's not show talk or news talk. It's a little bit different for the main event, I think, as we call it now. But yeah, as you can see behind us, guys, all our socials are there. Don't forget to go give us a like and follow everywhere. And we go live weekly on TikTok, doing Monday Night Raw and SmackDown. Big Matt on SmackDown this week. Yeah, Matt SmackDown. Ted did Monday night last night, and then it'll be me Monday again. I think that's the way it works. We're alternating the Mondays, and Matt's doing the Fridays because of work and stuff. And I think there's a couple of NXT ones coming up as well, Matt.
Next week. And then the week after.
Next week. Cool. Also on the YouTube, go see all our previous videos, plus our other series top 5 is now on its own. It's not in the
I
videos.
put them on a playlist.
They're all on a playlist, as Matt, like, he's got his little housekeeping out this week. So they're all on a playlist. You got top 5, and in the new one, Changed My Mind. So we'll give them watch comment on there as well. And pay-per-view time, as you're aware, we are live here on YouTube and on TikTok. So make sure you hit the bell here, thumbs up, and go and follow us over on TikTok, guys. Sorry, what's that? Guys, till next.
What the hell was that?
I think someone left his page open in his phone.
No. It would just say Facebook popped up on my.
Oh, on Facebook, yeah. Porn up. Anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, till next time. Peace out, guys.
Peace out.
Peace.
Hey.
Oh, it's me, innit?
Yeah.